Okay, title of this video, according to plan. Sorry for the noise. My brother is currently cutting our grass on the lawn tractor. Normally I would wait for him to finish, but this video is all about things not going according to plan, things that you cannot predict or see. And this week has been full of things that haven't gone according to plan, but I feel like I've handled it pretty well. I am one of these people who makes a plan, and I used to get really frustrated, really anxious, really worried when people tried to change the plan on me, when things didn't go how I wanted to, they didn't go according to plan. It used to be a real cause of frustration and anxiety for me. But we're being mindful, we're living in the present, we're understanding, and I'm understanding that I have no control over life, that I can make choices and I can make decisions and I can make plans, but the universe and life can absolutely ignore those plans completely and take me in a totally different direction. So that's where we're at. I think it's really important. I think it's an important lesson. So this is why we're making a video of it. This video is really, as much as it's for you, it's also for me to play back and be like, you know what? I cannot control anything. I can, like, the best laid plans, not so much. So that's okay. Today, a friend called me and said, hey, what if I just got a flight into Calgary for Stampede? And I was like, oh, yeah, of course. Like, I'll pick you up. And she's like, oh, can two of my friends come? Yeah, absolutely. So I am just getting ready. I gotta head to the airport right away. It's quite a drive. But yeah, I think it's gonna be so fun. I'm meeting some other friends in the city as well. It's gonna be very chaotic. The plan came together at like 7 o'clock in the morning this morning. Like, I was at the gym and she called me and she was like, hey, you wanna do this? I was like, yeah, let's do it. So that's exciting. I've got some friends right now. One of them is dealing with it's gone very unaccording to plan in her life currently. And she's handling it amazingly. Like, I can't believe, like, she's an absolute queen and I love her so much. And she's teaching me so much about how you just gotta roll with the punches. You gotta change the plan when the plan needs changing. You gotta manifest what you want. And at the end of the day, you just gotta live in the present, live in the moment. Nobody makes a rule book. There's no rule book, there's no guidebook for life. I know it sounds like an inspiring poster or something, but it's true. There really isn't any, nobody teaches you this stuff. I mean, school teaches you what a squared plus b squared is, and like the powerhouse of the cell in biology, it's the mitochondria, if you're wondering, but they don't prepare you for this stuff. We don't even learn how to do taxes. It's crazy. So you really just got to learn from the people that came before you. And then at the end of the day, you got to do it yourself, because you can take wisdom and guidance from other people, but there is no accounting for just jumping into the driver's seat of your life and going for it full tilt, as long as you're slowing down in the school zones, of course. But yeah, it's kind of incredible. Guys, I'm telling you, I used to be, and even to a degree still, but I used to be so bad at plans changing. Even yesterday, my family were planning on a sort of a vacation in the fall, and I got a text from my mom and she's like, oh, we're like, these people are coming at this time. And I'm like, that totally changes the plan. Like, that changes like what my flight would be, and like it completely disrupts everything. And as soon as I saw the text, I could feel myself getting anxious. And I was like, oh gosh, like, this is totally changing everything. It's making me really anxious. I don't know where I'm gonna be, like, what's going on? Like, why are these people coming? Like, why is my mom making this assumption that I knew about it and I was cool with it when I'm not cool with it? And then I stopped myself and I was like, I have no control. My mom doesn't know the situation that I thought. Like, we're not on the same wavelength. So I'm not gonna make assumptions. I'm not going to cast judgment. I'm just gonna be like, okay, like, so I just texted her and I was like, can we talk about this over dinner tonight? And so we talked about it and like, ironed it all out. It's totally fine. It doesn't change my plan at all, really. And even if it did, it's whatever, right? But I could feel that energy when I was reading the text at the gym, and I was like, this changes everything. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this is really anxiety inducing. And then I stopped myself. I was like, nope, we're going to be in the present. We're going to figure this out later. And of course, it was super easy. My family's super accommodating. They're super understanding. I don't have to worry. But past Jack, like five years ago, Jack would have kind of lost his mind a little bit, because yeah, it's just, I don't like changes, you know? Change is so natural, and humans are sort of raised to not like change. You know, we are the most adaptable creature on the planet. You know, some of us live in Antarctica, some of us live like on the edges of volcanoes. Like, we have gotten every place on the planet, to the deepest part of the ocean, to the moon. We are adaptable. We are incredible creatures. And so it's ironic that we are so adaptable, and yet we hate change. We don't like it. Like, some people love it. Some people live by the seat of their pants, and they're traveling, and you know, they haven't had a quote unquote home location for years, and they don't want one, and they're fine with it. You know, the nomadic lifestyle, the digital nomad, you know, this is a new thing in our society. But yeah, sometimes change is hard. And you know, Taoism really teaches that, like, you gotta roll with the changes. You know, it's not about the change itself, it's how you react to the change. So gosh, life is crazy, guys. Life is crazy, but it's good. I'm excited. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have fun. It's very unexpected, and I've been making calls all day, sort of organizing stuff, where we're gonna stay, what we're gonna do, who we're gonna see, phoning people and just changing plans and saying, oh, I'm sorry, I know we had this, but like, I gotta go here and this is happening, and like, please join us if you want. But yeah, it's never a dull moment. It's super fun. So, you know, and my brother's cutting the grass, so I don't have to today. So that's a good win as well. But let me know what you guys think, your opinions. This is going to be a shorter one because I got to go to the airport. But let me know what you think. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Enjoy. Just at some point in your day, you just got to stop and breathe and just be present in the moment and say, you know what, I know I've got all this stuff to do, and I've got all this work, and people are counting on me, and you know, I've got to fulfill these roles. But just stop and just, I'm okay. I'm breathing, I'm alive. We can do this. You know, I have all the skills I need to deal with the problems in my life, and hopefully you don't view them as problems. You just view them as part of life, because that's what they are at the end of the day. Thank you, I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.